Guys, and welcome back to the Tim's Sports Talk. And today we have another play-by-play, and it is the second game of the divisional round playoffs. And it is the Seattle Seahawks hosting the San Francisco 49ers. Here we go. Get this chat up here. Appreciate you guys if you guys are hopping off over immediately from the last stream. Thank you guys so much. Get all the likes and the subscriptions. Daniel, how are you? Got Bruin. Got this. You guys coming in. I see one viewer with 2 likes. Love to see it. Love to see the automatic lights here. Likes. I'm ready for whatever happens, win or lose. Well, is Sam Darnold playing or is Drew Lock playing? That's what I need to know. Because that makes me a huge difference of who I'm rooting for. I picked the Niners to win this game. But if you tell me right now Drew Lock is playing, I'm switching. Big league. What we got here? We got Seahawks depth chart. And we have the Niners. Oh. All right, we're about to get this next game underway. So Seattle, the number 1 overall seed in the NFC, sitting at 14-3. San Francisco, the 6th seed, coming in at 12-5. So we're seeing the exact same matchup that we just saw the game before. And the game was the 1st seed coming away with an overtime victory. What will we see this time? Seahawks by 40. Uh-oh. Get the poll going here. Whoop. We'll start a poll. Who do you got? Who you got? You have Niners? Or do you have the Seahawks? I got the Niners. Not a believer in Sam Darnold, but I am a believer in Drew Lock. So come on, Drew. That Seahawks crowd. Loudest stadium in the NFL. This thing absolutely designed to bring all the sound to the field. You can hear it through the TV. They are humming right now as Pinero gets ready to kick this thing off. The Seahawks will get the ball first. Here we go. And we're off like a herd of turtles. All right, it'll be caught at about the 5-yard line, returning down the right side. Numbers cutting it towards the middle is Rashid Shaheed, and he's off, spinning off a tackler. 1 man to beat, and he tries to trip him. That's a penalty. Rashid Shaheed will take it the distance to get this thing started. Bang! Opening kickoff from their mid-season trade edition. And wait a minute, I guess I'm assuming the flag is on San Francisco. But will there be a block in the back or a holding penalty? Let's see. Frank Gore, what up, dog? All right. 27 in the chat early. Appreciate you being here. Hit the like again, please, if you're a regular. If you're enjoying it, just hit it. Refs are discussing what the flags are. I'm not sure what their discussions. I think it's clearly going to be on Will Lutz trying to trip him, kicking that leg out. That's against the rules. You can't just throw your leg out there. I understand what he was doing, but a 15-yard enforced between downs. So will they do a half a distance to the goal, or will the Seahawks try to kick it out of bounds, or like kick the thing and then take the penalty on the kick, is what I'm trying to say. Heat. I mean, it's not a bad idea by Pinheiro to throw a leg out there trying to kick him, and like, I understand why he did it. It's not a good thing by any means, but I understand. Here we go. Here's Mike McDaniel, happy. They made that trade. Here's the extra point. Oh, they're going to take it on the extra point to make it a shorter extra point. Interesting. Myers, the snap, the hold, the kick is up. The kick is good. And after the opening kickoff, we have a 7-0 game to get this thing started immediately. San Francisco will start this game in the hole. He just showing that speed and ability. And breaks through an arm tackle as well. Beautifully done. Was the white BS? What? All right, here we go. Myers to kick it away to San Francisco now. There's the kick, and it's a line drive, and it's not a very good kick. It doesn't even make it to the 20. That'll put them automatically at the 40-yard line. And the Niners will start with great field position. So neither team's special teams playing particularly well, or at least the kickoff team, I should say. Obviously, a kickoff return is fantastic special teams. Here we are. Oh, hold on. All right, here we go. Single back formation at their own 40. Hughes check in motion left to right. 2 receivers each way now. Now Hughes check motions into the fullback position. Takes the snap, play action to get this thing started. Purdy is hit in the air. And Seattle was scooping up and running into the end zone. Is this a fumble? Oh my gosh. And the Seattle may have 2 scores. No, they're going to say incomplete. Okay. Oh, yeah. That arm was clearly coming forward. Could have been a penalty. Hit him right in the face. Not allowed to hit the quarterback in the face, but instead it is an incomplete pass. Yeah, nobody really open either. He was trying to... Okay, somebody came open. Pearsall came open late in the flat. Here we go. 2 receivers each way. 30. Takes the snap, 4-man rush, looking quick throw to the left side. It's going to be bobbled but caught by Jennings. Then Thomas gets his hand in there. It's still going to only be a 3-yard gain, and this Seattle team is coming out swinging heavy so far. Here we go. 7 seconds remaining here. Just kidding. 7-0 in this game far. 3rd down and 7 for the Niners. 2 receivers each way. McCaffrey motions, takes the snap. Purdy looking to throw. Good protection this time. Rolls to his right. Purdy stays on his legs and gets it to the backup tight end, Tongas, who replaces George Kittle. Enough for the first down. Move the chains here for the Niners. 36 of you in the chat. Appreciate you being here already. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe. 13 and a half to go here in the first quarter. Was the Trey White a good call? In my opinion, no, but by rule, yes. Single back formation, 3 receivers bunch to the right. Hughes check motions, takes the snap, hand off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey jumping over the first defender, and he will get a gain of 7 as he falls forward. Hi. Well, bad boy. Yeah. Here we go. Under center, pitch play to Brian Robinson, and Robinson will fall forward for a 2-yard gain. Just got done crying what I missed. Yeah. 12 and a half to go. You missed an opening kickoff touchdown. That's what you missed. All right. 3rd down and 1 coming up here for San Francisco at the Seattle yard line. Single back formation here is McCaffrey. 3 tight end set. Man in motion is Jennings right to left. Takes the snap. Hand off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey will get stuffed. Absolutely stuffed on the play. Murphy and Nwosu will come away with the tackle for no gain. 4th and 1. And now San Francisco will have a decision to make. In today's NFL, this is almost always a go for it in these situations. Great job there in the middle of that defense. Jaron Reed standing tall. Lawrence also getting pushed. That entire Seattle defensive line standing tall and not allowing San Francisco to get moving. All right, they're going to shift into the shotgun. Empty backfield set. Trying to get him to jump. Here we go. In the shotgun. 5 seconds of the play clock. Takes the snap. Purdy looking to throw. Purdy stepping up. Throws over to the right side. And it's caught. And wait a minute. Seattle called timeout somehow before the play went off. Interesting. I guess nobody heard it because of the Seattle defense. Seattle 12th man. Here we go. What up, fat boy? All right, 4th and 1 after the timeout here. Mike McDaniel screaming into the mic. Mouth covered. Make sure his defense is all straight. 4th and 1. I'd love to see a run somehow behind Trent Williams and get the first down there, but let's see. Go back formation here. Takes the snap. No, just kidding. Another man in motion. Takes the snap. Oh, he now gets it to Hughes Tech, and Hughes Tech is going to pitch it to McCaffrey on the read option. Sorry, just a true option, rather. The option play, and it goes out of bounds after a fumble, and the Seahawks defense with a huge stand. Kyle Shanahan is hot on the sideline right now, mad at something. Wow. Did they run that option to the numbers? Into the numbers here? Into the... Kyle Shanahan and screaming at somebody. Probably mad about the last play that they gave him the timeout, even though the play was called. It is pretty insane that he got it. Shanahan losing it. Yep. That was a dumb play. What is Shanahan doing? Yep. I mean, honestly, just a great defensive stand there by Seattle. They are well coached and in the right spots at the right time, and great gap protection at its finest. They're also really talented. That helps, obviously, as well. Like that defensive line with Lawrence, Murphy, Leonard Williams, Uchenna Nwosu, Jaron Reed comes in. He was at least a second. Was he a first-round pick when he was drafted? He was a second-round pick for Seattle. Like, so he had talent coming out about that Alabama defense. I remember him at the interior defensive line. Then you got guys on the backside with Reek Woolen, Devon Witherspoon, Josh Jobe that you can put on islands as well. Like, it's just a really strong defensive unit. And shout out to the Seahawks. But hey, this is what happens when you go into the Seattle, into the 12th man. They come hot and heavy, especially if they can get moving early. It's up to Niners to slow down the momentum somehow. They have to win it on the field because the pressure from the crowd is going to be huge. The Seattle Seahawks defense and players in general are going to be juiced up by the crowd. Got to make some good plays early to start to quiet everybody, bring everything down, and get the momentum back in your direction. Otherwise, the Seattle absolutely run away with it. Here we go. Here we go. Tim, if McDonald embarrasses the 49ers, does that mean Sean McVay has to defend Shanahan's honor, right? Three receivers bunch to the right side. Single back formation here is Kenneth Walker. Takes the snap, hand off to the right side, cutting it up the field, and he will get spun down forward. What is his name? Whatever, some crazy last name that I can't say. It is Okweananu. In the shotgun, takes the snap, quick throw. No, gonna wait underneath. It caught by Walker, and Walker will push the pile forward and get a first down into Niners territory at the 45-yard line. Never understood why Seattle has such a crazy loud fan base. Is it because of Frazier? I don't know. Because of the field design. Designed to funnel all the sound to the field. Three receivers to the left, takes the snap, four-man rush. Stepping up, pressure coming, has to get rid of it, and oof. He had a chance, was Lenore with a interception, but it was into the dirt and could not get to the football. Got back in. Who's your favorite now? Win it all since your favorite Bills lost. What a crazy game. Yeah, I don't know. It's a crazy playoff. Oh. Sam Darnold goes under center in the I formation. Takes the snap, pitch play to the left. Here is Charbonnet. Charbonnet trying to find the outside, and does. And he's going to stiff arm a man, still going out of bounds after a gain of 15 yards to the San Francisco 30-yard line. I don't know who's the favorite. I mean, I think if anything we have learned so far from these playoffs is that there's so many good teams that are so balanced that it's going to come down to the wire and who makes big plays in the right moments. I formation here. AJ Barner fakes going in motion, gets reset on the right side. 2 seconds to the play clock, takes the snap, hand off to the right side here is Charbonnet. Charbonnet will find another gap and fall forward for a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 now coming up at the Niners' 26-yard line. Cinnamon can't end him. One divisional. That's right. Watch the NFL awards, the Chiefs somehow. Yeah. You know what? I don't like any of these teams. We're just going to go back to last year. Here we go. 2nd and 6. 2 receivers each way at their own 27, actually. So, gain of 3. 2nd and 7. Takes the snap, 4-man rush, looking, quick throw to the left side, and has his man, Cooper Kupp, who makes the grab, gets hit, though, right before the first down marker, so 3rd and 1 coming up for Seattle. Kupp jawing a little bit with Niners safety there. number 6, Malik Mustafa. 3rd down and 1. They're going to go with the A.J. Barner QB sneak. That's going to jump. Doesn't work. Now there's the snap, and he got the down. Some teams go to their tight end to run the QB sneak rather than their quarterback. And Seattle, one of those teams, and they are going to be 1st and 10 at San Francisco's 19-yard line. You know, Tony Romo called Josh Allen Mahomes. 62 of you in the chat. Appreciate you all being here. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe. 2 receivers each way. Sam Darnold in the shotgun, scanning the field. Walker, the running back, on his right. Man in motion is Jackson Smith-Njigba behind the quarterback to the right side. Takes the snap. Hand off to Walker, and a flag right off the gate. And it looks like it's going to be a false start against Lucas, the right tackle. Abraham Lucas. 3rd round pick. I always forget where he's from. I always want to say Central Michigan, but I don't think that's true. It's like Wyoming or something. Nah, I don't think that's right either. Oh, it's Washington State. Yeah, I knew I always get it wrong because I always want to say Central Michigan. Washington State, 3rd round pick. Chiefs can still win if Mike Pins has the courage to do what's right. Here we go. Single back formation. Takes the snap, hand off to the right side here. Outside is Walker. Walker will get those penalty yards back, +1 or 2. So gain of 5, they're calling it, for 2nd and 10. I thought he got more like 6 or 7, but nonetheless. Bears or Texans could be my faves. Want some new blood? Yep. Hey, we're getting new blood no matter what, right? Like, who's in it that's been like a consistent winner lately? Nobody? Like, I don't think anybody that's left in the playoffs has won the Super Bowl, I guess, except for the Patriots since, like, 2017 or whatever. I guess they're the last Super Bowl winner in the playoffs still. Offset I formation to the right. Takes the snap. Play action. Rolling to his right side. Darnold, quick throw over to the right side. It's going to be caught by Cooper Kupp. And Kupp get the grab for a 9-yard gain. Sets up 3rd down 1 again. Rams. The Rams, obviously, yeah, they won in 2020, 2021, 2020. They're the last winner. You're right. So they would be the quote-unquote old blood that's still left. Fair enough. Yeah. But they're the only ones left that I would be considered old blood. Because even the Patriots, like, they're new. They're new here. Three receivers bunch to the left, takes the snap, handoff up the middle is Charbonnet, and Charbonnet gets blown up on this one. Winters comes flying in for a 2-yard loss, and the Niners defense will hold firm and hold the Seahawks to 3 points to remain a 10-0 game instead of a 14-0 game. Pats fans deserve a Super Bowl. It's been, 7 years? Yeah, and I understand that the team has been here before, but it's all new over there. I wonder if there's anybody even left on that team that was on the Super Bowl team a few years ago. Is there anybody still remaining? They have new kicker than that Borregales. I don't think the punter's been there very long. Snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Like, who's the longest tenured player on the Patriots right now? $2020. Yeah, like, nobody was drafted before 2020 on this whole team. Nobody was even on this team before the pandemic. Josh McDaniels, yeah, I guess the coach. Pats never cheat. Pats don't deserve anything but cheats. Pig coming in with madness already. Yeah. So I would consider the Patriots "quote unquote" new blood if they win the Super Bowl. Everybody there is new from that era, right? Um, except for Josh. As far as like who's old blood, I would agree. It's only the Rams out of the teams. Right? I mean, Broncos won in 2015 against the 2015-2016 season, so it's been 10 years for them. Texans only one that's never won in general. Yeah, that's actually interesting. I was just looking at that. You're right. San Francisco hasn't won from the 90s, but they did win. They've been to 2 Super Bowls last 15 years, right? Actually, last 10 years. And then they went to the Super Bowl back in 2012 as well. So 3 Super Bowls in the last 15 years. Been to. Seahawks have been to 2. Won one, lost one. Bills have never won one either, actually. No, Bills have never won one. They haven't been since the 90s either. So Bills, but they actually just got knocked. So I see what you're saying. Texans the only one left because Bills, sorry. Duh. And the Broncos won in 2015. Here's the return. The middle of the field and tackled at about the, not a very good return at all. What is that, 18-yard line? 28-yard line. Okay. John Kelly, good play-by-play on the last game. Washington fan, but rooted for Buffalo as I'm in upstate New York, and some friends are fans. Only other team I kind of support. Good work as always. Thank you, John. Kind words. Appreciate it here and hitting the like button. Driving. Texans never won. Patriots obviously won a ton. Rams won in 2022, and then Bears haven't won since '85. They went to the Super Bowl in 05-06. Yeah, as far as who you would like to see, I guess Bears versus Texans. I see what you're saying because that would make pretty good new blood. In the shotgun here is Purdy. 1st and 10. Their own 28 takes the snap. Hand off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey trying to find somewhere to go and gets a gain of about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up here for Niners. Didn't Haley wear a Broncos jersey? We're going to have to go here in the first. 2 receivers each way. Hitting the field. Bannon motions McCaffrey. Takes a snap. Play action. Looking. Stepping up. Throws over to the right side. Has his man caught. Turns upfield. His Tongas. The ball comes out. And the Seattle Seahawks have it. Tongas gets stripped at the end. Oh my gosh. Seattle has it now at their own. I mean, who cares about Sam Darnold? You could have anybody at quarterback now and you're going to win this game. Holy smokes. The defense is playing out of its mind. I mean, he's got 2 hands on the football and he still can't hang on to it. But, wow. Held. I don't know, who's that? Oh, there's this. Oh, Haley Steinfeld is Josh Allen's wife or whatever. I got you. Still sad that Josh Allen lost. Now he has to go home and be comforted by Haley Steinfeld, praying for Josh. This Seahawks defense is insane. Yeah, they're playing out of their mind. It's great. Pats deserve 30 years in the pit. Bussin'. Do you know for sure if you will be streaming the Indiana game or not? No, you mentioned it. Yes, I will be streaming the Monday. Final Monday night game of the year. More worried about what my girlfriend would think. You cool with that, Dr. Pig? No. My prediction got messed up. My only hope is Bears Texans. Got it. Pig says, you better, Tim. All right, my girlfriend approves too. Wife and my girlfriend. Go. What up, bruh? Are you Jake? 4:17 to go in the first quarter, and Seahawks looking to extend their lead here. Touchdown would already make it a 3-score game here early. Sam Darnold goes under center. At the Niners' 42-yard line. Go back formation here is Kenneth Walker. Mo goes in motion, takes a snap, play action. To his right side, pressure coming immediately, and he gets sacked, tripped up. Mustafa comes flying in right past Kenneth Walker. Kenneth Walker didn't even see him hardly, and Sam Darnold gets tripped up. And this is what I'm talking about when you compare him to a guy like Bo Nix, right? Bo Nix would have thrown that ball away as soon as he saw the guy was coming, and you don't take a sack here, because then it's now second and 20. It makes it way tougher. I don't want the Bears to win because of how happy Tim would be. Oh, geez. Tim Jr. would be so proud of his dad. Hey. Here we go. In the shotgun. 2 running backs in the backfield. 3 seconds on the play clock. Arnold takes the snap. 4-man rush. Looking. Has time. Steps up. Throws over to the left side. And it's caught. Gain of 20. First down. Well, hey. If you take a sack and then make a throw like that, it doesn't matter. Bang. Sam Darnold stands in the pocket, delivers a great pass here to beat the cover 2. That's a perfect throw by Darnold. Beautifully done. Trust, it hurts my heart to say that because I hate Sam Darnold. For no good reason. I just don't think he's very good. But he keeps playing well, and I don't like it. In the shotgun. And in motion here is JSN behind the quarterback to the right now. Takes the snap. Rolling, steps up, pressure, trying to set up a screen, and just has to get rid of it. Is there somebody in the area? Maybe that was a intentional grounding. Who was over there? That looked to me like an intentional grounding here, for sure. Would you like to see the Texans win it all? I don't mind. I love D'Amico Ryan, and I think the defense is great. The players and stuff I don't mind. I don't really want the owner to win. I don't think the owner is completely deserving individual, but who cares, I guess. But I like the guys in the building as far as who's coaching and who's playing. 2 receivers each way. 4 receivers, 4 seconds on the play clock. Takes a snap, looking, steps up, avoid it. Sam Darnold throws on the move and incomplete, and that's going to be an easy flag as Rashid Shaheed is literally tackled way before. We don't even see the ball get to them on the screen before we see Rashid Shaheed tackled. Frustrated is Sigel, but, I mean, it's pretty clear. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I wouldn't throw that flag at all. He's playing the ball. Oh, that's a terrible call. He's looking at the ball, running to where the ball is going, and they run into each other. They don't even see each other. That is not a good call. I hate that call, actually. Tim, who do you hate more, Justin Herbert or Sam Darnold? Justin Herbert, because Justin Herbert should have been good. Single back formation, takes the snap, handoff up the middle here is Walker. Walker cuts back, and Walker will fight forward. A gain of 4, second and goal now from the 4. Like, I liked Justin Herbert coming out of Oregon, so I was rooting for him to be good, and now he's just irritated the crap out of me, and now he's also lost me money by losing. So screw you on top of screw you. You know what I'm saying? Legend of Sam Howell, Tim was on one. I was not a huge Sam Howell supporter. I was intrigued by Sam Howell. I thought Sam Howell was interesting, but I was hardly in the fan base of like, oh, this is our guy, Howell season, or whatever. 2 receivers each way, single back formation. And in motion is Barner from right to left. Darnold takes the snap, play action, rolling to his left side. Darnold looking, and it throws it into the back of the end zone. Caught! Jackson Smith-Njigba! Now I'm just hating Sam Darnold because he's playing very well. Just being a complete hater. Look at him go. That's a great throw. Rolling backwards, adjusting his body, throwing it in the back of the end zone. That's a great throw by Sam Darnold. And does he make the catch? Any bobble here? Ooh, wait a minute. They're going to say this is caught, though. And they're going to say the extra point's good. Even though technically he did bobble as he went out of bounds, but they're going to say it's fine. Hawks making it look easy. Uh-oh. Yeah, Seahawks making it look easy. Yep. Here we go. From the left hash. We have snap the hold. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 17-0. Seahawks dominating so far on their home field. And San Francisco get anything going to make a game out of this. Heineke? Taylor Heineke's a guy that I wanted to extend. And I wanted to pay him cheap. Like, I mean, cheap for NFL numbers. I wanted to pay him a lot of money, but I want to extend him like 5 years. That way he's cheap for years to come. I love the gamemanship he has. Unfortunately, his arm strength is terrible. But it was more of like after that game against Buccaneers, right? I was like, what if we signed him to like 5 years, 50 mil, right? That's 10 million a year, which is fine backup money, right? I mean, that's not even all that much for a backup. But if he's your starter, you have him so cheap. I'm having a headache. It's done got ugly. Yeah, it has. The Hawks in basketball, not so much bad. Yeah, no. They're tanking. They got rid of Trae Young. They're in really bad form now. What are the Hawks actually in NBA right now? Are they in last place in the East? No, they're still in the playoffs. Oh, they're not that bad. Why did I think they were really, really bad? That's why they got rid of Trae Young. They're in the play-in right now at 20 and 23. Interesting. I knew the Wizards were going to be down there. They're not even the worst team right now. That's crazy. Pacers are the worst team. Pelicans are even worse than that. That's crazy. With Zion Williamson playing a lot, Trey Murphy's been playing well this year as well. Derek Queen has not been bad for them. Man, they just can't win. I guess they have no defense. All of the games are high scoring. All their opponents are scoring in the 110s or higher, it looks like. Golly, they haven't kept a team under 110 like literally all year. Okay, no. Chicago, they kept a 104. Indiana, they kept a 109. But outside of that, they have been blown up. Good grief. They did have a 99 against Dallas. 3 games out of 44 where they kept their team opponent under 110. That's terrible. All right, here we go. Here comes Myers to kick it away. And it will be caught in the end zone, knelt down. And the Niners start this at their own 35-yard line. Here we go. All right, 1st and 10 at their own 35. Can the offense get doing anything on the road against one of the better defenses in the NFL? And in motion is choose check from right to left. Single back formation. Takes the snap, play action. Setting up a screen here to McCaffrey. McCaffrey has a blocker, makes a nice cut, and gets hit from behind. Not until after a 1st down. Nwosu on the tackle. This is our game with the Seattle all over again. Minute and a half to go in the 1st. Brock Purdy. Look how close they have to sit to hear Brock Purdy give the play. Holy moly. That huddle is tight. In the shotgun, 3 receivers, 3 tight ends on the right. Pearsall on the left. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle, straight ahead for a gain of 1. I need to have some of you Commander guys to step up. My Spurs found the secret to winning. Wimby and KJ shaved their heads bald so Commanders can step up and do this to assure winning in 2026. Gotcha. I heard about the hair thing. I did hear about that, actually. And I didn't understand it, but now I see what you're saying. Wimby went bald? He actually. Man in motion. Tongas, 2 receivers each way. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. Has to get rid of it and does to McCaffrey. McCaffrey will fall forward for a gain of 5. 49-yard line as they cross midfield. 3rd and 5 coming up for Seattle. And this will be the end of the 1st quarter. Seattle's crowd is absolutely affecting this offense majorly here. And we could see both number 1 seeds win today. Tim should go bald. I'll go bald when Jaylen Brown goes bald. All right. Bald Tim is. I'm not going bald. That is not happening. My dad's in his 60s, still has a full head of hair, so I'm hoping to do the same. Did Tim go bald or go to Turkey for a hair transplant? With my YouTube money, I'll hire the Turkish doctor to come here. And then I'll get him on a free flight back by calling ICE. Feel me? Oh, that's brutal. Jalen needs to go bald. Yes, Wimby is totally bald, and they won Thursday and winning as we speak, 62-43. I got pig with that one. He didn't see that one coming. Hashtag canceled. Oh, proud of myself on that one. That was a good one. Not the turkey barber, Tim. All right, here we go. 3rd and 5. The Niners keep this drive alive to try to turn this into a football game. Receivers each way. Pretty in the shotgun, changes the protection at the line. McCaffrey in the backfield. Scanning the field, takes the snap, 4-man rush. Looking, steps up, avoids it, rolling to his right. Purdy throws it backside, has a man wide open, is Tungus, and Tungus for a first down. Gain of 10 to the Seattle 39-yard line. What a play by Brock Purdy. Here we go. Single back formation, man in motion is huge check. Pitch play to the right is McCaffrey. McCaffrey will fall forward for a gain of 2, 2nd and 8. And 8, under 14 to play. The second quarter. Seahawks still have a 17-0 lead. Niners get into position here. 2 receivers each way. Man in motion is Tongas, stays on the right side. Takes the snap, drops back to pass, looking to throw it underneath. Caught by McCaffrey. McCaffrey with a nice cut. McCaffrey will dive forward near the first down marker. They give it to him? Yeah, I think they do adjust it and say he got the first down at the Seattle 29-yard line. Did give you a meet. Here we go. 13 minutes to go here in the second quarter. 1st and 10 Niners at the 29-yard line of Seattle. 2 receivers each way. And it looks like the San Francisco 49ers will have to use their first timeout here. Kyle Shanahan wanted to talk to the ref about something. Frustrated. Four of you in the chat. Appreciate you all being here. If you haven't already, hit that like button in. Shanahan is good as his reputation as coach. I think Shanahan's a really good coach. I just wish he got, like, he needs better players. To be honest. I mean, Chris McCaffrey's a stud, Trent Williams is a stud, but I don't think Brock Purdy's all that great. I don't think his receivers are really good. Obviously, Kittle's a stud, but he gets hurt all the time. So it is what it is. I think he's a really strong coach. 2 receivers each way. Purdy scanning the field. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Purdy drops straight back. Steps up. Purdy going deep down the left sideline and too high for Jennings. 2nd and 10 now for San Francisco. Like, it's not that Purdy's bad. It's just he's not elite. So when you're talking about trying to win Super Bowls and whatever, like, now you have to talk about really having elite play, especially quarterback play, when you want to win consistently, right? So, I mean, you can win a Super Bowl here or there without a great quarterback, but elite quarterback is what makes you a dynasty. Under 13 to play here in the second quarter. The shotgun here is Purdy. Receivers each way, takes the snap, drops back, 4-man rush. Going over to the right side and just throws it away to the head of McCaffrey. 3rd and 10 now. 47-yard field goal in hand for Panero if they want it. 3rd and 10. Can they continue this drive? Seahawks were still perfect by Two receivers each way in the shotgun here. 5 seconds on the play clock, takes the snap. 4-man rush. One to his right now. Pressure coming, has to get rid of it, and does to McCaffrey. McCaffrey trying to stay on his feet, but cannot do it. And he will get tackled for about a 6 or 7 yard gain. And the Niners will be held to a field goal here. Oh, nerfed. That makes from the left hash is Eddie Pinero. Ready to kick it through the uprights. Hate the spell check? Yeah, I totally understand. You have the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. And it's now 17-3. Seahawks on top. The Niners finally get points on the board. Yeah, I actually turned spell check. I don't even mess with spell check. Will the Niners tie this game at some point? Yes or no? Is this going to come down to a wire? Are we going to have another great game? Or is this one of the first games that it just gets ran out the gym? UFL is lame. Watch it either. Crabtree is catching straight. People in the crowd. Oh, yeah, there you go. The best corner of the game. Lousy receiver out there with me. That's what's going to happen. Richard Sherman knows how to get punched in the face, don't he? That's funny. Under 12 to go here in the second quarter. Seattle 17. Here we go. All right, Pinero sending it back to Seattle. Robert Salah and the defense get the ball back here for Shanahan. He caught at about the 6 yard line. Here's the return to the right side, cutting it back towards the middle. Zipping it is Shaheed, and Shaheed will get tackled at about the 37 yard line. Is where Seattle will start this next drive. Darnold back onto the field. Bounced around to a couple of teams. Find himself now starting in Seattle. Having a fantastic season, and the team is having a fantastic. Honestly, his season has been mediocre. 25 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. Not been all sunshine and rainbows for him, but the Seattle Seahawks are 14-3. Quarterback gets a lot of credit. Single back formation, takes the snap. Handoff to the left side is Charbonnet. Charbonnet will push the pile. Maybe a gain of 2. That's up 2nd down and 8. Man, imagine being a part of the Seattle 12th man and the opening kickoff goes back for a touchdown. They have been losing their minds. Team doesn't even work out here or live. They come in and play the game, and they three receivers bunch to the right side. And the shotgun here is Darnold. Man in motion from right to left. Here is Shaheed. Takes the snap. Four-man rush. Trying to set up a screen here to Walker. They're all over it, but Walker makes a nice move. And he does turn it into a positive gain of about 5 or 6. Third down and a long 2 coming up here for Seattle. Man, that was really well sniffed out by San Francisco as far as understanding it was a screen. You saw all of them run towards it. But one quick move there by Kenneth Walker gets them over pursuing, turns it into a positive. 11 to go here in the second quarter. Seattle 17, Niners 3. Go back formation, 3 punch to the left side. Jigba on the right. He goes in motion right to left, looks like man-to-man defense. Takes the snap, play action. Darnold looking, steps up, going deep down the right sideline, incomplete. And no flags on the play, uncatchable pass, 4th and 2. Now what will the Seahawks do at their own 45-yard line? They play the field position battle with their defense playing this well. They try to go for it with the defense playing that well. I mean, hey, I like the field position battle. I think field position is very, very underrated today's NFL. I appreciate Mike McDonald kicking it away here, forcing Kyle Shanahan and the Niners to drive the entire field. Screen blurry, Tim. Hot boxing. Oh, did he get messed up a little bit? There's the kick from Dixon. Back to receive, and he lets it bounce, and it goes out of bounds at about the 4-yard line. Beautiful kick by Dixon, and 96 yards will be between the Brock Purdy Niners and pay dirt. %70 of you think that Niners will come back and tie this at some point. I like the confidence. Want a good game out here, obviously. You're calling the games, and the Commanders aren't playing. All you want is a good game that comes down to the wire. Tim, the 4 starting quarterbacks in the AFC West have a combined for 18 playoff wins. The classic. Between Lamar Jackson and I, we have 2 MVPs. Mike Tomlin. Something I just read, San Antonio no longer has a team. Didn't like the team playing in Alamo Dome. Showed up all crowd, even though we're in attendance. So we need high stakes. The NFL, that's right. You know that's right. Tim, the mic keeps going in and out. Oh no! Those work. All right. Is the going in and out now? Hopefully not. I need to turn the thing down probably. Hold on. Let me try the settings. Takes the snap. Handoff to the left side is McCaffrey. McCaffrey get a decent gain of about 7. 2nd and 3 coming up here for the Niners. All right, try that. Made it. Yeah, it is going. What the heck? How about now? Is it better now? Hope. In and out again. Middle is McCaffrey for the down. Whatever. I just deleted the. But now there's like a constant noise. Gosh darn it. Here we go. Single back formation. Man in motion is Tongas. Takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Looking. Purdy rolling to his right. Steps up. Has time. Now throws over to the left side. Caught. And Tongas for another first down to about the 31-yard line. Move the chains. You just got a notification from Bleacher Report. All right. Now I'm going to try to put the filter back on and see if that does it. I think it's noise gate. All right. I put the noise gate back on, and now let's see if that fixes it. Maybe the thing got a little out of whack or whatever. Here we go. In the shotgun. 2 receivers each way. 5 seconds of the play clock. Takes the snap. Play action. Looking. Quick throw over the middle. Caught! First down. Tongas again. Jake Tongas with his 5th catch of the day. Giving the Niners life even though he was the one to fumble. Bo Nix is out? What happened to Bo Nix? Fractured bone in his ankle? Oh my. Are you serious? Wow. He broke ankle. Jarrett Stidham is in. That's horrible. Takes a snap, handoff to the left side, cuts up the middle, and it will fall forward for a gain of 2 is McCaffrey at their own 49. Now freaking Drake May is going to freaking win against Houston, and now he's going to play Jarrett Stidham. They're going to win. Drake May going to freaking win the Super Bowl now with one of the easiest schedules of all time. Will the Niners tie this game? This game? What century? Not this one. 2nd and 8. Receivers each way. Purdy, standing in the field, puts McCaffrey in motion, takes the snap, drops back, looking, steps up, going to flip it out there to McCaffrey, turns upfield, and McCaffrey will get the first down as he gains 9 to the 42-yard line. Everyone's rooting for the Texans. You know I am. I just don't want to hear the fan base. I don't even hate Drake May the person. Okay? He seems like a cool dude. I like Drake May. I don't want to hear people about how we should have drafted him. We made a mistake. Meh. Whatever, dude. Here we go. In the shotgun here is Purdy. 2 receivers each way. And Niners use their 2nd timeout. And Brock Purdy was not ready to get snap off. I blame Tim for calling May undraftable. Yeah. I was a hater. DJ plays a good game. They should win. The defense, I agree. Too late for Broncos to sign Russell Wilson again? That's actually a great question. They go with Stidham or like bring Peyton out of retirement? Yeah, I was a Drake May hater. I just kept seeing Mitch Trubisky. I watched him on. It was not. Hey, good for him. Go Texans. It makes Jerry Jones jealous. They won and lost. When did that happen? He kept playing. Like, did that happen on the very last play or something? Like, did he twist his ankle when he knelt down on that final play? When did he get hurt? When did his ankle in the third quarter? Was it the final play? And worst possible news drop. Bo's out the next game. Yeah, I heard. It's crazy. 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Brock Purdy in the shotgun. Caffrey motions out of the backfield. 2 away now. Second in the backfield with him. Takes the snap. Jet sweeping. Set up the reverse. Set up a flea flicker. Bo Nix now sets up a screen to the left. And way too much action. Way too cute for a gain of 1. That was way too much misdirection to throw the ball behind the line of scrimmage. That is too much. Too cute from Kyle Shanahan. Can they sign Aaron Rodgers or not leave that quick? Spencer Rattler over May? No, I'd never Spencer Rattler. Absolutely not. No. Spencer Rattler wasn't even on my board. I'd never, no. Definitely did not want Spencer Rattler. Third receiver's right, takes the snap, handoff up the middle here to McCaffrey. McCaffrey, and will fall forward for a gain of 3. I was a big Penix guy. I liked Penix. Caleb Williams was my number 1. Penix number 2. Jaden number 3. I guess then it would be Nix, then May. There's somebody else I liked. I don't remember those 5 for sure, and those were the first round picks. I don't know if there was some. Here we go. 3 receivers to the left in the shotgun. And in motion is Jennings. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Looking. Pumping. Throws over the middle of the field. Caught by Ricky Pearsall for a first down on a big 3rd down and 6. No, they're going to say incomplete. Oh, yeah. Incomplete. That is no good. 4th and 6 at the 38-yard line. Are they going to keep the offense on the field, or what are they going to do? No. Oh, J.J. McCarthy. Yeah, J.J. McCarthy over Bo Nix and Drake May. I had him over both of them. I liked J.J. McCarthy coming out. Nix's injury occurred on the second to last play of overtime and the thrilling. So right before the kneel down. So oh, he did get roughing the passer. That's right. Was a roughing the passer. So that roughing the passer knocked him out. Wow. 37 to go here in the second quarter. They will send out Pinero for another field goal attempt to make this an 11-point game. Right hash, we have the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. 56-yard attempt does go through the uprights. Big kick there from Pinero. Put them to an 11-point game, so it's technically now well, I guess it was already a 2-possession game, but don't need 2 touchdowns. They could get a touchdown, 2-point conversion, and a field goal if they need it. 2 to go here in the second quarter. Berlin must have not feeling anything. He probably did feel something. I don't remember if he was limping or not, but if it was the second last play, I mean, he just went over there and knelt down real quick. I'm sure he felt it. If he broke his. And Texans going. Got to beat the Patriots. I do have them beating the Patriots. For that matter, it looks like so far I'm 0 for 2 in the divisional round. So I started off 4-0. No, 3-0. Then I lost the next 2. Picked Houston over Pittsburgh, right? So 4-2 in the first. Now 0-1 in the second. So 4-3 total. We need some injectable blue for these players. Yeah. Bongos are gone. I mean, if they start Jarrett Stidham, probably. Jarrett Stidham cannot be there. The foot cue. Oh, gets hurt. This. Apparently he got hurt on that roughing the passer on that second to last play before kneeling down. Bench game against the Patriots. That's. Who's out there? Who could they possibly bring in? Who's like free agent quarterbacks? Let's bring in Heineke. They could bring in Heineke. That'd be something. All right, here comes Narrow to kick it away. Bills is why the NFL should have taken to the Bills. This is Mike's still gone. Tim out. What the heck? I don't know what to do. I don't know why it keeps going in and out. Is it because of this? Why? It is like, is something pulling on it? Maybe that's what it is. All right. How's this sound? Any better? No? Maybe. We'll see if it keeps cutting in and out, I guess. If not, I guess I just have to get rid of the filter, even though I don't like to get rid of it. All right, single back formation. I formation now as the fullback motions into the backfield. Takes the snap, pitch play to the right is Walker. Walker finds the right side, and Walker will get tripped up for a gain of 3. 4:25 to go in the second quarter. Stidham is the backup. Peyton likes him. Yeah, he did say he'll be ready. I did see that, but it's actually crazy. It's definitely big. It sucks. Tom Brady comes out of retirement to save the Broncos. Yeah, he can't because he's a part owner. In the shotgun, 2 right, ending the field. Seconds in the play clock. Takes the snap, play action. No, handoff, rather, to Walker. Turns upfield, slips and tackles. He'll get hit hard after a gain of 5. 3rd and 2 coming up for Seattle. What are people listening on? I hear you just fine. I do see when the mic, I'm talking sometimes and it's not registering sound. Like right now, or that times. I don't know. All right, 3rd down and 2 for Seahawks. I formation. Arnold puts a man in motion as Barner takes the snap. Pitch play to the left is Charbonnet, and Charbonnet will get stuffed. There is a flag, though. What's the flag going to be? Oh, it's going to be on the Niners. So automatic 1st down. Uh-oh. Taken up by Charbonnet as well. Gonna be a penalty against Elliott. Defensive holding, 5 yards. Free 1st down for the Seahawks. $92. Yep. Clearly a defensive holding. Easy call. The reason they had him, though, is because of that holding. So you could see there the defensive lineman was holding the offensive lineman from getting up to the 2nd level to block the linebacker who ultimately made the tackle on Charbonnet. So it's a good call. John Elway will do it. There you go. Cam Newton is interesting. Much older than Rivers is Elway, I wonder. Elway's way older. Elway's like 70. He's 65 at least, right? I mean, I would say he's 70. Okay, he's 65. Rivers is 44. It's not close. Ellinger is Stidham's backup. That's by Fitty. I always believed Washington should traded back a few spots and drafted Knicks. Biggest advantage Knicks has over Daniels. Nick stays on. Oh, there. Now he doesn't. Tim is almost 68. Here we go. Single back formation. 3 receiver launch to the right side. Seconds on the play clock. Takes the snap. Hand up. Nope. Play action. Setting up in reverse to Shaheed. He's got blockers in front. Down the right sideline. Way big play. Here we go. Shaheed. Oh, he's finally brought down by Kendricks. And that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning here in Seattle. Seattle has an 11-point lead and looking to extend it. Seattle got the ball first, so San Francisco get the ball coming out of halftime. I'm older than Elway, but I never played. Yeah, I don't know. Like, Cam Newton's certainly interesting, but he's been out of the game for a while. I like Taylor Heineke more. Why couldn't it be Sam Darnold that got hurt and we could see block? Josh Allen not advancing is so terrible. Like, the NFL wanted Josh Allen to win. It actually shows that the NFL is not rigged, right? Like, they want no Patrick Mahomes, no Joe Burrow, no Lamar Jackson. Like, the name that they would want to sell is Josh Allen. What did injury was bound to happen? Or part of the game, unfortunately. Or NFL rigged on purpose to pretend they not rigged? There you go. Now we're really playing 40. Hello, Tim. When did Peyton Manning get his first ring? He got his first ring in 05-06 season against the Bears. Or was it the 06-07 season? 05-06 may have been Seattle, Pittsburgh. Arnold, pressure, rolling to his right, throws underneath, and gets hit, walloped. Was the fullback out? Oots. Peyton always looked old. I believe my liver is good, thanks. Sean Payton, buddy, Drew Brees. What was the age? What was his age, if you know? I don't know off the top of my head. My guess, 29. I guess. Here we go. In the shotgun is Darnold. ASN in motion, left to right, into the backfield now. Him. 2 seconds. 1. Takes the snap, looking to throw. Darnold. Pumping. Now throws over to the right side. Oh, he had a man wide open. Was Rashid Shaheed. A little bit too far on the slant pass. 3rd and 10. Peyton Manning won the Super Bowl. It was 05-06, he was 29. If it was 06-07, he was 30. Age win 30. Here we go. Takes the snap. Quick throw over to the right side. It's going to be caught by Jake Bobo on 3rd and 10 for a first down to the 21-yard line of San Francisco. Bang! All right, single back formation. Manning the field. Man in motion is Barner. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle. Cut back is Kenneth Walker. Walker with a nice gain of about 9, just shy of the first down marker. Yo. Broncos should sign Josh Allen. Oh, I love it. 39 in Denver when he won. Yep. Here we go. Back formation. And in motion is Barner. Takes the snap. Handoff to the right side as Walker cuts up the field. And Walker get at the first down to about the 7. Clock continues to run. Seahawks still have 2 timeouts. McDonald will call one here. Josh Allen's year, man. Yep. Fortunately, wasn't. Tony Romo is forced out of retirement if Houston wins. Jerry won't like Texans Super. Romo would be interesting. Josh Allen's year, man. No, it wasn't. It was. No, he only had ever lost to Joe Burrow or Patrick Mahomes. He's 8-0 against every other team. All right, first and goal, 36 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Under center, 2 right, bunched up. Running back, takes the snap, handoff up the middle. Here's Walker, bounces it to the left side, and he slips a tackle for touchdown, Seattle! And it extends their lead 23-6, pending an extra point. Game is over. Rest? Not really. San Francisco will get the ball coming out of halftime. See if they can. They also have 1 timeout. Could they get into field goal range? I mean, obviously, if you're Seattle, you should be thrilled. You can't ask for a much better first half. A 24-6, assuming this extra point goes through. So, yeah. The left hash here, the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. 24-6. Seahawks on top. 31 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And eventually the injuries catch up to you. The Niners are in a very bad situation. Yeah. Yep. You suck, man. See what the Seahawks can do. Walker's a free agent coming up, I think. Yep. Is a free agent. Love Kenneth Walker. All right, can San Francisco do anything before half, or will they be content to go into half and get the ball first? And it's going to be caught towards the left hash is Brian Robinson, who gets waylaid at the 30. Here we go. 28 seconds remaining. And you're down by 18. May as well get aggressive here if you are Shanahan. We go. Purdy in the shotgun. Handing the field. 3 receiver bunch to the left. Jennings on the right. Handing the field. Purdy takes the snap. 4-man rush. Pressure coming. Pumping. Avoids. Now throws underneath and just couldn't get it to McCaffrey as he threw it off balance. 3 seconds remaining now in the second quarter. The way they don't sign Walker. I mean, it depends on what Walker wants to do. I mean, I doubt that they franchise tag can. Crazier things happen. Next year is Jaden's year. I love it. The shotgun. 2 receivers each way. Standing the field. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Steps up. Avoids it. Pumping. And Purdy is going to keep it. Running to the left side. And he's dragged down for a first down. And they use their final timeout with 13 seconds remaining at the 48-yard line of their own. So 52 plus 10 is 62 plus 8 is a 70-yard field goal attempt. I don't think Pinheiro has that kind of leg here in Seattle. But if they can get an out route here, I mean, with 70-yard field goal, you need about 15 yards to give Pinheiro a chance. He made it from 54 earlier. Who knows? And Tim is going to be so upset because he's not Mariota. San Francisco 49ers will make a comeback in the second. Mark predicted. Need 15 yards and out of bounds. Can they do it? Here we go. 3 receivers bunch to the left side. Niners not really protecting the outside right now. Seattle will use their final timeout, make sure they get set up properly. I'm kind of just staying true to their defense here. I'm not sure if I like it. I do like that they're not coming far off. I do that part. The Atlanta Falcons are finalizing a deal to hire Kevin Stefanski. Was a popular guy amongst head coaches candidates, so for Atlanta. Okay. Seconds remaining. First and 10. 3 bunch to the left side. In motions, Pearsall takes the snap, drops back foot, left side, and nearly it's caught interception wise. He does not get in bounds. 7 seconds remaining now. That means Penix is going and Kirk will prevail. Yo, 7 seconds remaining. Left side. Cover 2, of course, from the Seahawks coming. Takes the snap. Looking. Purdy thinks about a Hail Mary. Here we go. He runs into it. Going deep into the end zone. Tip. Incomplete. I mean, it tipped up in the air, but Pearsall and them were not ready to run underneath it. It didn't tip up very much, but still, it should have been enough. Pearsall needs to be aggressive here and attack. You also had number 84 fall. I think that's Bourne. So it will fall incomplete as the Niners are going to get the ball coming at a halftime down 24-6. Kyle Shanahan has been on the wrong side of these type of comebacks. Will this time he get on the correct side? All right, I'm going to be back. I'm going to make my be ready to finish this game out. Like button and the subscribe button if you haven't already. And appreciate all of you hanging out with me this evening. All right, I'll be back. Never buy out Kirk Cousins. Kind of whop interceptions. Yeah, 3 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. That's wild stat. Playoffs, he was 40 touchdowns, 25 playoff. Is that the most ever? Most playoff interception. No, Tom Brady holds it. Next close, Brett Favre. Okay, so he's not even top 3. Tom Brady obviously doesn't surprise me. Have that lead ever. 25 is a lot. Can't blow a lead when you're behind. Go. Staying. But all right, I'll be back. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Here we go. Purdy under some serious pressure? Absolutely. 3rd and 3. James was just on the kick. Go. Second half underway. Niners have the ball at the Seattle 35-yard line. Long has just got hurt. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle is Brian Robinson. Not a whole lot of room. Gets a gain of a yard. 4th and 2. Down by 18. Certainly, Niners will go for it here on 4th and 2. Go. All right. Appreciate all of you hanging out in the chat. Let's get this second half started. And can the Niners come back and at least tie this game to make it interesting? Sponsky to the Falcons, yep. All right, man in motion. All stays on the right, takes the snap, 4-man rush. Looking of pressure, down goes Purdy. Leonard Williams with a huge sack will put Seattle at their own 42. Sorry, at the Niners 42. Jeez, just, yeah. Shocked, man. Shocked. I mean, let's be real. Can we, like, I know that we were just talking about, like, somebody asked earlier, is Kyle Shanahan actually that good? Right? Like, let's actually be real for a second. Who on his team is actually good? Trent Williams. McCaffrey is a beast, but he's a running back. Kyle Juszczyk is good, but he's a fullback. The rest of his team is super mid. Super mid. On the defensive side, they have no Nick Bosa. They have no Fred Warner. Starting safeties out in Jair Brown, but like, their team is not that good. But I mean, like, you can blame Shanahan for that. Like, I don't know how much say he has in the team. Like, John Lynch is probably more important for that front, right? I mean, good for him to even be here. To be 12-5 with this roster, especially with the strength of schedule they had, is impressive. That 4-man pressure's fire, yep. This year is probably Shanahan's best coaching year in light of the injuries, but he's not going to win in San Francisco. He needs to go somewhere, create a new program like Andy Reid did. He might. He honestly might. That'd be crazy if we bring him here. Right? Like, what if he coaches one more season next year, have another year where they go mediocre at like a 6-10, they end up firing him, and then we bring in Kyle Shanahan after we fire Dan Quinn, and takes us to the problem. It comes full, right? That'd be nuts. Nonetheless, fire Quinn and bring him here tomorrow. Yeah, him with the Jaden Daniels would. Laramie Tunsil, Josh Connerly, Oddish takes a snap, handoff to the left side is Walker. Walker tries to bounce it outside to the left, cuts it up the downfield, fall forward for a gain of about 6. So, Evan on the play, and the Seahawks are just literally be too easy. Joey do it intentionally or not? Are you talking about Bosa? Is he the one that? Oh yeah, no, that was it was just a 2-hand shove. He must have just rolled his ankle when he got shoved. Go back formation, 2 receivers. He takes the snap, looking, Arnold goes over the middle of the field. Caught is Cooper Kupp for a first down. 24-yard line of San Francisco they go. I bet I picked the Niners because I don't believe in Sam Darnold. But the problem is that Sam Darnold doesn't even need to be good. He just don't be horrific and you're fine. Right? 8 for 13, 79 yards and a touchdown, sacked one time for 10-yard loss. It's not impressive. It's not exciting, but it doesn't matter. The rest of the team is killing him. Walker gets to the outside, and there he goes, Kenneth Walker, falling forward for an 8-yard gain. It's just gross. It just doesn't have the... They don't have anything except a left tackle and a running back. Those are and I guess a fullback. Those are the only three really good at their positions. That's it. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle here, a little shake and bake. Will fall forward, just shy of the first down marker, it looks like. 3rd down and 1. Now hurt. I've actually liked watching Tongas play. I wonder what his contract is. I would love to bring him. I think Tongas is a great addition to any team, to be honest. I like him. And in motion here, right to left is Shaheed. Takes the snap, drops back. Darnold looking, scanning, pressure. Down goes Darnold. And that's an 8-yard sack, 2nd and 18. AFC West is where coaches go for a restart. Reed in KC, Peyton in Denver, Harbaugh in LA. Shanahan will go to Vegas. That's fine. Right, 2nd and 18 now at the 20. As they shift. Seconds. Play clock. Darnold puts Walker in motion, and they take the snap right at 0. Pitch it to Walker, and Walker will find the edge. Gain of about 5. 3rd and 13 coming up now. Seattle. Hitter chatter out there with Lenore and Walker. Walker just says, "Hey, man, what's the score? What's the score, dog? What's the score?" 3rd and 13. Clock continues. Full. Seattle just draining the clock. 5. They were already at the 42-yard line of San Francisco and still somehow found a way to take 4 minutes off the clock. 3 receivers to the left, empty backfield set on 3rd and 13. Takes the snap, blitz coming, pressure, has to get rid of it, and does. Caught by JSN. JSN will push the pile, and he's about 2 yards shy of the first down. Now McDonald will have a decision to make here. They go for it or just take the field goal and make it a 21-point game for the Niners to have to score 3 touchdowns just to tie it. 7.5. And yes, they do bring Myers in to kick it through the uprights. Here we go. Front office hasn't done a very good job, honestly. I mean, when you trade for a running back that usually play Niners, here's the snap and the kick. It is good. I mean, they've had a ton of injuries. Don't get me wrong. I mean, George Kittle is a stud. Fred Warner, stud. Nick Bosa, very good. It's not as though they have no talent in San Francisco. Brandon Ayuk is strong. He's been injured all day as well. So, I mean, it's an injury-filled season right now. Sucks, but I wouldn't say that they've done, necessarily a bad job. It's just they don't have talent right now. That's the point. But it's injuries, really. Is this? Yep. We're just talking about it. I mean, just Team is not good. It's not good right now. And nobody would be good at this point. I mean, the big mistake is paying Purdy as if he's Patrick Mahomes. That was silly. Be real. Like paying Brock Purdy that much money. Got to be the facilities. They do have a lot of injuries. I wonder if Mike Shanahan had a lot of injuries on. There's Stefanski. Good old Stefanski. Another shot. I'm assuming they're going to keep Ulbrich, defensive coordinator. Stefanski's offense, Ulbrich, coordinator. Takes out for the play. .707 to go in the third. Down by 21. And dial something up here. Pick. Caught at about the 10-yard line. Here's the return. Robinson going to return it to about the 31-yard line. I mean, bringing in Robinson as your field goal kicker. Not field goal kicker. Kick returner. That's a bad move. Has Brian Robinson had any explosive plays in the return game? Right? 7:01 to go. 2 plays. Getting the field, puts a man in motion. Juszczyk takes a snap, play action. Purdy has to avoid the rush and does. Steps up, throws on the move, caught by Juszczyk. And Juszczyk will get to a gain of 11. Chains here for the Niners. In order to make a comeback, you got to score your first touchdown. So come on, San Francisco, for a touchdown here. Yellow coverage is like butter on toast. Any of the 4 remaining teams. You have a 4-man rush like this, it's huge for sure. Right, man in motion here. Left is pure ball. Go in the shotgun, play action, looking, stepping up, has time. Brock pumping, now throws underneath, intercepted. Ernest Jones gets another interception on the season, and this game is all but over, ladies and gentlemen. Holy smokes. I mean, Brock Purdy just throws it too far inside. Ernest Jones able to fight through the tight end for the football. And this is what is known as getting ugly here. Brutal. Niners don't get a pick 6 here, all but over. Yeah, it's over anyway. And nothing to say except, yeah. It's over. They're able to get so much pressure just with a four-man rush, and you don't need to blitz. It just makes it so hard, especially like people are gonna give Mike McDonald, excuse me, a lot of credit here, but it's a cheat code defensively to just be able to rush four and get pressure. When you have those kind of players, it makes your job so easy. So easy. And they have so many great players on that defensive line. Right? DeMarcus Lawrence, vet, awesome. Leonard Williams, beast. First round pick Byron Murphy. Uchenna Nwosu gets after it. Right? Jaron Reed in the middle as well can get after it. Like they have Boye Mafe, second round pick in 2022. They get after the quarterback with four and able to stay fresh as well. It makes it so easy to call plays. It's like having an top 5 offensive line on offense, right? When you have that kind of offensive line where you can just run the ball and at will, it makes it so much easier to call plays. And it's not to say that McDonald's is not a great coach. I'm certainly not hating on McDonald. It just the game is easy when you can just rush. All I'm saying. 49er fans can get annoying. I think since there aren't so many Seattle fans, it's lesser than the two. Purdy's receivers aren't helping him either. Yeah, I mean, I totally understand that. Totally. But they're also going against a incredible secondary who's able to sit back with 7 guys in zone and just suffocate you. All right, here we go. Under center was Arnold. Offset I formation to the right as Jackson Smith and left to right. Tight end set, takes the snap, play action. Seattle right. Hit JSN out of bounds for a gain of 5. Clock will only give him a gain of 4, excuse me. Now, 2nd and 6. And it's just so simple. 4-man rush, like, don't get me wrong, like, they're playing fantastic, but as far as a play caller, I mean, what do I need to do? Okay. I can just spam cover 2, cover 3, cover 2, cover 3, cover 2, cover 3. Switch it up between those two, rush 4, and just destroy the game. And go back formation, takes the snap, handoff up the middle here. Walker cuts up the middle and gets only a gain of 1, for a 3rd and 5. Coming up here for Seattle as the clock continues to move. It's like the Legion of Boom, but without annoying. Honestly, yeah, that's exactly what the Legion of Boom was able to do. And, obviously Dan Quinn gets a lot of credit for that defense. And maybe he shouldn't, honestly. When I think about it more, I haven't thought about it that much. But, when I think about it more, yeah, maybe I should credit. Takes a snap, quick throw over to the right side. Wide open is Kenneth Walker, who unfortunately, not a great pass from Sam Darnold. Does not able to catch it in stride and run it into the end zone. But it is still a great play for Seattle because honestly, it's probably preferred because now you are continuing to just let this clock roll. And yeah, this game is all but over now at this point. Go. In the shotgun here is Darnold. 3 receivers bunched to the left side. Clock continues to move. 17. And in motion here, takes the snap, hand off to the left side, finding the outside is Rashid, but he gets tackled for a loss. Flying in is D. Winters. And at 2nd and long coming up for Seattle. I don't know why Seattle snapped early, like 15 seconds on the play clock. Let it roll, baby. Let it roll. Seahawks minus 26.5 locked in. I don't hate that at all. I actually do hate it. We'll actually score touchdowns now. See, hope they do for you. In the shotgun, empty backfield set, Sam Darnold. 4 seconds in the play clock. Takes the snap, drops back. Darnold looking. Goes over to the left side. Caught wide open. Cup. Well, that's easy money. Does go to the knee. And it's now going to be a first down after the gain of 15 to San Francisco's 15-yard line. Yeah, if they score a touchdown here, I love it. But they got to score a touchdown. Minutes to go here in the third quarter. Up, just simple 5 targets, 5 catches, 60 yards. Beautiful day. And in motion here is Barner from right to left, 2 receivers away. Play, one takes the snap right at 0, play action, and it looks like Seattle will call timeout because they didn't trust he would get the play off. Sorry, Salbert was, he's number 81. Barner's 88. They always seem to have a lot of injuries. Good teams, depth to up. No true anybody that can really. I hear you. Lost a lot of key people. Oh, no Kittle, no Ayuk, now no Fred Warner, Jair Brown. They have quite a few pieces, not just one. Bunch left. Takes the snap, hand off. Left side is Walker, and Walker finding the outside and into the end zone. And this game is all but over, ladies and gentlemen. They're looking to take a 28-point lead as we are 2.5 minutes away from the fourth quarter. San Francisco looking to fall. Cutting in and out. It's just easy. Yeah, I mean, San Francisco was not the team to slow down the Seahawks, but I will be curious to see what happens in next week's game, no matter who wins. Snap the hold. The kick is up. The kick is good. There be Bears or the Rams. I think either one of these two teams, or those two teams, could give Seattle a run for their money. But obviously, Seattle's team, as a complete unit, strong, man. Oh, talking about my mic. I don't know what's going on with the mic today. I feel like this hasn't been an issue in the past. I don't know why this is such a problem today. Tires going bad? Solar flares? Yeah, who knows? Itka's been holding out since the last season. Probably the most disappointing thing about this San Francisco team, I don't know what the injuries are like on it, but their offensive line is not great. They have a great left tackle and a bunch of mid, I feel. I only see one offensive lineman on IR. That's been Bart. Outside of that, I literally don't see another one. Offensive line, Trent Williams, obviously elite. Rest of him, They have a whole other quarter to go. A long quarter for France. Bad connection. If you just moved it, I think you fix it because it's not. Okay, I wrapped. Can you hear me now? Okay. Just barely hit it with my fingernail to knock it down. But anyway, I wrapped it around the microphone. And that seems maybe too. Here's Myers ready to kick the field goal. There's the kick. He caught at the 5-yard line. Straight ahead. Running to the left side and tripped up at the 31-yard line. Or is that? Yeah, Sky Moore. High safety all day long. Everything in front of them, forcing them to go all the way down the field. It's just so just simple defense here. Just playing a too high shell all day, saying, hey, you are never going to go deep. You have to go the entire way, and you have to stop our 4-man rush every single time. And now we, sprinkle in blitzes here as they hand it off to McCaffrey, and he gets run blitzed for a 2-yard loss. It's just, it makes it so easy when you could just rush for, 80, 90% of the time. Don't have to do all that many fancy stuff. Keep a too high shell. Keep everything underneath you. Tackle well. And basically say, hey, you may stop my rush every once in a while, but when you do stop it, you're not going to get a big play. And then I have to come back next play and you have to stop me again. Can you do it? To the left side. Takes the snap. Looking. Steps up. Avoids the pressure coming. Now throws it on the move. No. He pumps it and now goes out of bounds for a gain of about 6 or so. 9. Oh, yeah, they had that loss. Now, 3rd down and 3. And it's been that way for a while. Their quarterbacks are always hurt, yeah. 1:15 to go here in the 3rd quarter. 3rd and 3. Pool of good players has diminished since parents nowadays won't let their kids play football. Bigger, porky kids aren't incentivized to play. Rather be... Receivers bunch to the left side in the shotgun. Takes the snap, 4-man rush. Throw over to the left side. Incomplete as it's punched away from Jennings. What a play by Tyreek Woolen, who gets beat, but then he's able to punch it out. Wow. But I don't think the pool of players is the problem at all. I mean, thinking that the pool of players is a problem, there's still a lot of kids that play. A lot. Especially at the high school level, the college level. Like, there's plenty to pick and choose from as far as talent, in my opinion. 2 receivers each way. And timeout is going to be called by Seattle as they were going to go for it on 4th and 3. Makes sense. I mean, you're down by 4 touchdowns. You may as well make something happen here. But Seattle potentially could get the ball in a compromising position again for San Francisco, with it being at their own 38. I was at the stadium in 2017 when Kirk Cousins beat the Seahawks at that place. It's loud, yeah. Three. Seconds remaining in the 3rd. 4 on 4th. Game. Already pretty game. Takes a snap. Blitz coming. They pick it up decent, but now the pressure comes again. Rolling to his right. Stays on his feet. Brock Purdy getting around the outside and throws it on the move. Incomplete. I think he may have stepped out of bounds anyway, but either way, it's incomplete, and the Niners will take over on downs. And in San Francisco territory at the 38-yard line, this is ugly. I mean, good for the Seahawks. They're talented football across the board. Like, they don't need a top tier quarterback at this point with how talented they are. Now, they are playing a very compromised team that I don't think they have the potential answers that they need in this game. At the same time, I don't know very many teams that would have a good answer. Now, that being said, I like the Bears in this Seahawks matchup more than I like the Rams. First of all, it's outdoors. I know that Matt Stafford doesn't do well in outdoor old games, right? So that's first and foremost. But as far as excuse me, it's lost my train of thought. But I think they have more weapons. Obviously, Puka Nacua, Kyrom's good. But, I mean, I love DeAndre Swift and Monangai combo. Loveland and Cole Kmet. Tight end spots. You have DJ Moore. You have Roma Dunze. You have Luther Burden. They have a ton of options on that offense for the Bears that I think that would be the only way that you could really attack this team. I mean, freaking the Rams put up, 37 points on these guys? So it's certainly that I wouldn't say the Rams are dead in the water by any chance. I just think I kind of like the Bears' chances a little bit more. There's still a whole another quarter of this torture. Us all a favor and kneel at all first through third down all tonight. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting at what point do here? It's a 4-touchdown game against a pretty beat up squad that you're playing very well. I mean, if you score a touchdown here, I think you have to pull your starters. A 5-touchdown lead against a pretty beat up Niners team, I think you pull most of your high dollar players, high value players there, and kind of just be ready for next week. Continuing to play at some point in a blowout game is pretty unnecessary. It's Kyle's working these guys too hard. It's the same bug. Maybe. Back formation. Snap. And off to the left side. Finding the edge. Slipping a tackle is Walker. And Walker get up to the 25-yard line. Ben Johnson Colt must be stopped. Of course, likes the Bears. Ben Johnson Colt must be stopped. I just gave how many reasons, and Ben Johnson wasn't one of them. Caleb Williams wasn't even one of them. I didn't even mention Ben or Caleb. Something in the water in the area makes them soft. Yeah. It's San Francisco, right? Game is garbage. Obvious the Niners will lose. I mean, to be honest, it wasn't this obvious to me. I mean, like, it's now in a compromising spot. But I mean, wasn't it a close game just recently? 13-3. It wasn't this kind of a blowout, right? And then earlier in the year, the Niners won. So, yeah. I think that game was in San Francisco, right? Yeah, it was in San Francisco. That makes a difference. But the Niners did beat them on the road week 1. Now, it was week 1. They were a lot healthier then. Still, like, I don't think it was necessarily obvious coming into the game. I think this could have gone a lot of different ways. Like, basically, right out the gate, they had the return for a touchdown. then the turnovers started. Like, it very well could have been, like, if this game was close, Sam Darnold very well could have thrown 3 interceptions himself. I wonder why O'Connell let who go? Skins are hungry. What did this game close? Seattle -7. That is a big. Left side, man in motion here is Barner. Right now, running back at the yard line. Start the for the snap, the handoff into the second level again, and they're going to push past the first down marker. Oh my gosh. All the way down to like 10 or 9. And yeah, this is getting, I mean, it's ugly. It's not already getting ugly. I mean, this has been ugly. Ugly continues, and this Broncos cook with Knicks out the rest of the certainly not a good thing. Starting Stidham. Seahawks are just trying to embarrass him. Back formation takes the snap, handoff to the right side is Walker, and he's going to get hit in the backfield. Loss. Nation, 3 receivers left side, man in motion here. Bobo from left to right. Clock, take snap, fakes fakes the screen, hands off to Kenneth Walker, who get a gain of about 6-yard line. Better not see the starters on either side of the after this drive. Yeah. Bears, Pats, Super Bowl, 40-10 Bears. Uh-oh, Bear down. Bear up at that point. I mean, if you guys do that, is that now like Bear up? Walker just Texas ring his way for a touchdown. Now Winters is going off the field for injury. He's been like a one lone bright spot for them. Here we go. Each way. Scanning the field. Seconds. Takes the snap. Handoff to Walker to the right side. And Walker goes into the end zone untouched practically. Oh my. 3rd touchdown of the day for Ken frickin' Walker. This is just disgusting. Repeat of Super Bowl 20. Uh-oh. Left hash. Have. Snap the hold. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 41-6 with under 13 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. Thanks. Appreciate all of you guys in the chat. We got 50 of you hanging out. Game is certainly not entertaining. I don't know. We could finish this game by playing some Immaculate Grid. Play Immaculate Grid here? Okay. Buffalo, Marshawn Lynch, obvious. Most obvious answer. Richard Sherman, the most obvious Niner. Von Miller, the most obvious here. Niner, Bronco, Lynch, right? John Lynch play for both. No, he's. I think he not only is GM of the Niners. I think he recorded an interception. Bronco. Interception. Obviously, would be what? Patrick Surtain or maybe. Harris, Chris Harris. Seattle, Richard Sherman. Cam Chancellor. First round draft pick. The answer is going to be Josh Allen. I just played for them. I've played in a game for them. All right. Well, Trent Williams immediately comes to mind. Christian McCaffrey immediately comes. Interception, first round pick. That's the first name that came to mind. Trent won't get a Super Bowl ring. Nope. Nope. No ring for Trent. He won to 6. It's like the Super Bowl against the Broncos, huh? Rains it pours. And JD is in all these commercials. Just kick into the end zone. Touch. Here to go in the fourth quarter. Back formation, 2 receivers play. Scanning the field here. And in motion, Hughes check takes the snap, handoff up the air. McCaffrey slipping a tackle, and McCaffrey will fall. Gain of 8. Now the Niners here to be giving up on the season. Well, CMC was healthy this whole. Very impressive. Yeah, you're not kidding. Niners need to win, so I get no home. Come back from 5 touchdowns down. Back formation. Snap, handoff here up the middle. Gain of a yard. James, the backup running back, in James. McCaffrey wincing. Uh-oh, don't speak too soon there, Lante. 3rd and 1, under 12 to go. Receivers bunch to the left side. Takes a snap, QB sneak. Down with a couple extra. down 35 with 11.5 to go in the fourth quarter. Single back formation, takes the snap, drops back, blitz coming, rolling to the left immediately. Purdy looking. Purdy's going to keep it and dive ahead to the 49-yard line. Respect Brock Purdy for not throwing it away. Diving ahead and letting this clock continue to roll. I'd even put in your third string to get them reps. Ultimate. 11 to go here in the fourth. 2nd and 6. McDonald. Dial up. I have to go. Right. Snap. Looking. Oh, pumping. Underneath. It'll be caught and dives ahead. Down is Jordan James. 7 on the play. Seattle 42-yard line. Play. Shotgun. Brock Purdy puts a man in motion, stays on the right side. Snap. Purdy looking. Steps up. A roll left now. Purdy scanning the field, and Purdy will keep it again and go out of bounds for a gain of about 3. 7 coming, and the clock can roll. Shotgun. Punch to each side. Snap. Drops back to pass. Purdy pumping. Pumping pressure. Fumble and recovered by Emanwori. Never say his name right. Emanwori. Emanwori. Is that it? Emanwori gets the fumble recovery. And this game is now just a formality. Game, set, match. I think I'm going to just call it here, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Appreciate all the likes, subscribes. Great. I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow at 3 o'clock, we have the Patriots hosting the Texans. And right after, the Bears hosting the Rams. So appreciate all of you in the chat. Like button, subscribe. And until next time, see ya!